What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. And yes, not a full day video because today, oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, today I was just on gym TikTok, science-based lifting. Oh my god, my whole TikTok, I went on a freaking deep dive. I made a whole video about it. It's probably gonna be uploaded on my second channel. But oh my god, man, again, just don't go super in depth about science-based lifting now. Again, science-based lifting is like, honestly, I think the more I look at it, the more I agree in terms of, like, you know, Mike Mentzer, Dorian Yates type style, where it's like, bro, low volume. I mean, I do this all the time. I've been doing low volume, high intensity for, like, I think since when I first started, I used to do 10 sets. Then, like, a couple months, like, that was like my first year of lifting, like, not even like 6 months in. Then like when I really started was when the low volume, low volume, high intensity, like, that's the brand, but I feel like nowadays, keep each day, like I said, 4 to 6 sets per muscle group is good, bro. I've been finding out. I used to do 8, like, now that I switched up from my back, right? My back, I used to do 8 sets. I realized, nah, man, I like to do 4 sets with like a 5th set mechanical drop set. I might change it up later on, but see, I've been switching up, and I realized, like, maybe it's just the bulk, maybe not. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's newbie gains. Again, there's so many factors. But as a newer lifter, bro, it's like, I'm still gonna get gains regardless of what I do. But as I go more and more, like 5 years, I think when I get like 4 to 5 to 3 years of lifting, I'm probably gonna do lower volume, and my muscles, I'm gonna do even, like, not even lower volume, but like keep it like less drop sets, maybe less. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I feel like what I'm doing right now has been optimal gains. I've been seeing growth, even if it's newbie gains. But man, today I went down a rabbit hole about how I explained in my other video. But keep it simple, bro. Again, intensity, recovery, and nutrition. That's it. 3 big things, and progressive overload. And if you feel like you're fatiguing, you need a deload week, no, bro. You've just been doing your volume. Your program is just wrong. You don't need to deload, all right? Unless you only need, like, people who need a deload is either you're doing too much volume or you're fatiguing your nervous system way too much. And that's when, like, you need to chillax. And I think, dude, I'm telling you, low volume, high intensity. Try doing this. Look it up, bro. A lot of TNF, Paul Carter, even like the younger science-based lifters, like I made out, like, again, dude, they went in depth. I went down like this whole thing about everyone knows time under tension, but then I went over, like, I went into neuroscience. I went to calcium ions, motor unit recruitment things and stuff like that because of this guy. It's on my second channel, right? Again, it was crazy what the young gym, but dude, they're smart. Again, I'm just a dumb motherfucker. So I was dumb motherfucker takes on science-based lifting. That's how it goes. Nah, but again, I mean, if you love high volume, go ahead. But to a person who's trying to build muscle, the max amount of muscle in the shortest amount of time, I think low volume, high intensity. Just do that, implement that. Try to really take your sets to failure. And even if you're like like 2 reps in reserve, you can do that too. There's been studies where it's like people who leave 2 reps in reserve, and once they hit their back again, they're upping their weights and they're progressively overloading faster. Now, again, maybe it's because they're not going to, maybe because that 2 reps in reserve, because, like, if you think about it, right, think about the math. If they leave 2 reps in reserve, so that means obviously they're going to be able to lift more weight later on, with like the same amount of reps because they didn't go past that 2 reps in reserve. You know what I'm trying to say here? Maybe that's just bro science, but again, I don't know. As long as you're progressively overloading at a consistent pace, like I said, my Smith squat, like yesterday, my back day, oh my god, was that amazing. Like, I upped my weight from 5 pounds 35, and I like PR'd on like 2 reps extra. So I'm about to hit 2 plates on that, and obviously maybe my form is off, maybe small stuff like this, but don't let it get to you, okay? Again, bulk. The biggest thing is to bulk. I just freaking lock in. But man, did I go on a deep dive today? That's why I didn't record earlier, because oh my god, my brain, it's like filled with science-based lifting right now. It's like now, like, people are saying eccentrics don't matter. It's all about your motor recruitment, your nervous system, taxing, like, time under tension, like, stuff like that. Like, I think, again, there's there's so much studies nowadays, like what's even right, what's wrong, right? And then there's like, if y'all even know what I'm talking about. Do y'all even know what I'm talking about? The science-based lifter, they probably do, but the people who are like probably like me, bro, I don't even know. Trust me, I'm in the same boat as you. But at the end of the day, just go hard, lift heavy, and try to lift heavy, all right? But like with good form and good reps and really squeezing. Okay, that's about it though. But then it was going down to muscle fibers, and there's like type 1, type 2 muscle fibers. You're only supposed to be working your type 2 muscle fibers and your type 1 muscle fibers. If you're using that, then your motor recruitment system, then you're working your short. There's long motor recruitment, short motor recruitment. You're supposed to only tax your long motor recruitment, not your short, or else your nervous system will be like fatigued, and then you might, you're actually degressing, then progressing. It got very like science-based, and I literally watched a whole hour video about what muscle or motor unit recruitment, whatever MUR is. It was crazy. And at the end of the day, it's like time under tension also is good, I think, but I think at the end of the day, don't really try to milk the eccentric, like as in like, oh, really go slow, but not too slow. Like I say 3 seconds, then try to squeeze and then explode up. Again, I think that's how you do it, right? I don't know what that's called, but I think that's the time under tension. That's the mechanical tension you really need with whatever, like a bicep curl. You squeeze it. You 3 seconds in, really go down, get your deep, and then boom, explode. That's what I think. So then you explode on the concentric, which is going up. Sorry, this became very sciencey, but that's what I've been on. And low key, I've been fucking with it, but I've been not fucking with it because it's making me realize that I can't ego lift, bro. But I want to. Like, even if, I mean, I know people get injured and shit, but that's what really made me fall in love with the freaking gym, was like just lifting heavy ass weight. So again, it's not like I don't want to. It's just that like now I feel like I need to decrease my weight and really try to, I don't know. I'm still gonna do me. I'm still gonna go hard, and yeah, that's about it though. Just intensity, yo. At the end of the day, bro, you don't even know, man. But yeah, it's been wild studying all these new science-based and all that. But again, I think adding bro science, adding science-based, adding different type of people, like different type of coaches, Greg Duchette, TNF, even like the people that just have fun with lifting, like Lex Little, Gabe Duchette. And then you look at the really young TikTokers, if you know, like, what's that guy's name? I made a video about him literally today. I already forgot his name. But he's blowing up on TikTok, and he's really smart. He's like 21. He's signed with Breath Definity. If you know, you know. But yeah, him. And then, like I said, Paul Carter. And then there's another guy. The guy who collabed with TNF as well. All these people, man. And obviously, everyone knows Mike and Mentzer, Dorian Yates, the older type era, their style of training. And then also Mike Israetel. Like, and then you even look at Sam Sulek. Like, he's right, too. And, like, there's also, like, you gotta think why powerlifters not, like, it's not all about lifting heavy-ass weight, right? Because look at powerlifters. Are they bigger than bodybuilders? Exactly. So there's a line to it, you know. Heavyweights doesn't always equivalent to more muscle, you know. It's about really trying to squeeze the muscle too, you know. That's what I'm saying. Adapting both type of styles into your training and figuring out what's working for you. And if you're gaining muscle, then boom, you're gaining muscle. So yeah, that's about it. Let's hit this goddamn workout. Sorry for the big yap. It's just today, man, holy crap. That's my day. Like, I thought I'd be watching anime. Nope. I got stuck on TikTok, gym talk, more science-based lifted, more than, like, if you think Jeff Nippard was science-based, think about the freaking 100K, like 200K science-based lifted out there. There's so many more, bro. Holy crap. But, I mean, Jeff Nippard does a very good job. Like, Mike Ezerton, Jeff Nippard do a very good job of simplifying things to make it make sense for younger audiences. That's at the end of it. If you can make a phrase, people are like, go harder than last time. Why is that Greg Duchette? Why is that a big phrase? Even though he can explain about blood vessels, how your blood tests, how if natty or not, so he can go even in depth about that. But he says go harder than last time because he was a teacher. He knows how to teach people how to really, truly put it in their minds, like, by simplifying things. You know, so then they'll learn, they'll grow. Jeff Nippard does a good that, and he did a whole new self-study about lengthening partials versus full ROM, you know, both equivalent to same amount of gain, depending on per person. But again, it's like super really small inch margins. So for newbie gain lifters, it doesn't really matter. I think that starts to matter once you really hit your 4 to 5 year gym mark. Quote me if I'm wrong or not, but maybe you can make more gains if you implement it in your newbie gains. Maybe too. Maybe if you implement, honestly, I might be wrong here. Maybe if you implement that in your newbie era, you'll get even more gains. I mean, I don't know, but I think genetics play a big role too. So again, it's like, where do you draw the line again? So I mean, I don't know. My brain is just like trying to figure out all these like neuroscience now terminologies and really trying to get into the science based of lifting. And I think it's been amazing, but it's been also like hectic. But yeah, sometimes you just want to lift weight, you know. But that's the thing with gym, right? It's such like broccoli heads plus like science based plus bro science plus just your normal average Joe like me. But I don't know. Let's hit this goddamn workout. 10 minutes. I'm looking at my time. If y'all just like if y'all were with me through this yap and you're not iPad kids, I love you. Okay, I pray that you have a really great day and great night, or be successful in this life and hereafter. All right, let's hit this goddamn arm day. I'm just trying to yap just to yap. But yeah, let's cue the goddamn montage. Just hit every sets to 6 to 8 reps and freaking high intensity. Let's do this shit.
I want to be a pirate, the pirate's life for me. All the friends are pirates and sail the BBC. About a Jolly Roger, it's black and white and fast. Get out of your skull and crossbones and all of your mast. And a ya-ha-ha, and a yay-hee-hee-ho-hum. With a yo-ho-ho, and a ya-ha-ha, and a yum-yum-jum-jum-jum. With a yo-ho-ho, and a ya-ha-ha, and a yay-hee-hee-ho-hum. With a yo-ho-ho, and a ya-ha-ha, and a yum-yum-jum-jum-jum. With a yo-ho-ho, and a ya-ha-ha, and a yay-hee-hee-ho-hum.
That's the end of arm day. But I think science-based lifting is slowly starting to catch up to me. I can't lie. The more and more I look at it, the more I understand that, man, science-based lifting, maybe that's the way to maximize muscle growth at the end of the day, you know? But I still feel like, you know, I mean, a lot of science-based lifters, they do like an upper lower body split now with splits and stuff. Honestly, I like to just, the gym is more than just maximizing muscle growth for me. It just brings purpose to my day. I've said that so many times. So that's why it's like, even if I do science-based lifting, I feel like I'll still implement my split, which is kind of just like push, pull, leg, arms without the tricep, like arms, without like the push, pull, if you know, like without the triceps and biceps on push and pull. It's like arms. It's kind of like a bro split, I guess you can say, but I don't know. And when it comes to rest, maybe I should do like, some people say you only need 4 days, 6 days. I mean, do what's most optimal for you. If you're a busy person, then yeah, 4 days is probably better. But if you're a person like me with like time and you actually like enjoy the gym, then like, I don't know, 7 days is like 7 days a week. I don't know. It's been working for me. I haven't feel nervous. I haven't feel my nervous system taxing. I haven't feel like fatigueness in my cardiovascular system. So I don't know. Maybe it's maybe more than that. Maybe I need to like my muscle fibers need to relax or something. But I don't know. I've been progressively overloading. I've been feeling good. So why switch it up? If it ain't broke, don't fix. I mean, there's like different analogies where it's like, all right, well, even though you're working different muscle groups, it's like this one guy said on TikTok. I forgot his name, but he said like if you have two SMGs, there's still like two different SMGs. They still use the same ammo. You're still gonna have to reload it, right? So it's like there's like an analogy like that. So it's like you need to rest and shit like that, because like two SMGs like technically an arm and a leg. But I would say my legs are more of like my legs are more of like an assault rifle, or not even that. It's like LMG, and my arms are more like a machine, like an SMG. So it's like, what if it requires more different ammos? I mean, I don't know. That's just the Fortnite terminology. He used another scientific terminology where it's like, well, that doesn't matter because you're still using the same ammo. I'm guessing the same like calcium ions. I don't even know. I'm not trying to get into that depth about science-based lifting. Okay, like calcium ions run the muscle fibers in order for it to protract, or I don't know, some random freaking science. But again, it's like I do believe in low volume, high intensity. I'll stand by that. 4 to 6 sets, 4 to 6 reps per. I mean, 4 to 6 reps or 4 to 6 sets per muscle groups per day. So like per week, I would say like 10 sets is, 8 to 10 sets is good, right? But like this arm day, I do a lot of supersets for arms, I can't lie. But I do 5 sets in total. I do like a burnout set for my last set. I don't show, but y'all see skull crushers, and I do it with like a superset with a close chest press, and then I do a superset for lengthened triceps, and then shortened triceps, and then overhead triceps. Maybe that's doing too much. I don't know. Maybe it is, but as long as I'm progressively overloading, as long as I'm seeing muscle growth, then I don't think it really matters, right? Maybe there's a more optimal way, but again, I don't want to look too in depth about it. I'll probably switch it up later on in my life. Like I'll probably do even lower volume, even less, and who knows? Maybe I might get more muscle growth from that. But for now, like I've been enjoying what I'm doing. So, am I maximizing the game to the full essence? Maybe, maybe not. But I know I'm growing muscle regardless. So. At the end of the day, it's like you go hard, you bring your intensity in. Biceps, I only do 4 sets. You know what I'm saying? Hammer curl, preacher variation, and that the easy bar. I switched it up. I used to do Bayesian curls, if you look at like Jeff Nippert style, but I switched it up. I like doing my easy bar seated preacher curl. I think that's lit. So 4 sets of that, and I think you're good. I think at least 4 sets you should do per muscle group. And biceps are pretty small. And chest, same thing. Chest, back, 5. Oh yeah, back I used to do 8 sets. I can't lie, that was a little too much. I realized even though like lats 4, you should like lats. It's your whole back. I try to individualize each little back, like the lats and the upper back. But again, it's your whole back. You're still using some part of your lats and upper back rowing movement. Like not like fully, but you're still using maybe like 30% of your lats. It's more upper back, like 7%, but you're still putting lats focus in. So that's why I kind of decreased my volume and just increased my intensity. And my reps are still the same. I think 6 to 8 reps is good, in my opinion. You can do 10 to 12 as long as you go in intensity. But I think sets wise, like you guys should keep it at 4 to 6. I think that's really good. I figured that I used to do 10 to 8. I didn't really feel it. Maybe you can try yourself, but it was more fatiguing on my cardiovascular system, and I found out I was using more endurance than really muscle building fiber, like really taxing the muscle. So again, there's like limits to it, you know what I'm saying? Like your muscle can only be fatigued to the point where it's like after muscle, it's like you're just using your nervous system, your cardiovascular. You don't want that to happen. So there's a certain threshold, but yeah, that's about it really. Yeah, science-based lifting, y'all. It's becoming more and more a thing. But I do want to like start. I will later on want to start powerlifting again. Or I don't even really powerlift. I only powerlifted like one month. But I've been loving bodybuilding. I've always chased after that aesthetic physique. So powerlifting was never in mind. But maybe even later on in my life I want to do powerlifting. But I feel like I just want to build muscle, and then we'll see what happens later on. But again, man, you do what makes you fall in love with just being active, going to the gym. That's all that matters. But yeah, damn, bro, that's crazy. Today I literally rioted in my piece. Like I'm telling you, 5 hours straight, I was scrolling on TikTok. I was looking at Ryan Jewers, Paul Carter, TNF, 21-year-old, like, I was looking at even Trend Baby, like these 20, 21, 19-year-old people science-based lifter now too. I was looking at this guy named Jay Fitz. I was looking at another guy named Clark. That's the Fortnite dude that I was saying, the SMG. Clark, that guy I was talking about this whole time. Y'all know. He's a pretty smart. He's actually really smart. He knows a lot about his neuroscience and physiology side of muscle building, which is really good. And it got me a whole MUR. I learned about that with the whole freaking video. Oh my god, what is it called? I forgot what MUR stands for, but there's like short and long MURs. But yeah, man, too much. My brain, listen, it can only handle so much, right? And then I learned about type 1, type 2 muscle fibers and shit like that. You only work your type 2 fibers. I think I said that like 5 times in this video. And then calcium ions. So much, but again, it's like, that's so much, but to the point, it's like, can you explain that to a 14-year-old? Will they understand? Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Just go harder than last time. That's why you just listen to Greg Doucette. He was a goddamn teacher. No, I'm kidding. You listen to everyone. Get information from everyone. Even Mike Mentzer, Dorian Yates style, they were the ones that implementing this low volume, high intensity. Even like the one who won Mr. Olympia, Samson Dota. He really is doing more freaking science-based lifting. He got #1, so that proves something. C-Bum retired. That guy was the GOAT, man. Genetic freaking phenomenon. There will never be one like him. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later, and catch you on tomorrow's lift. Sorry for super sciencey and less freaking vloggy type style today. I don't know. That's just how the day went. I don't know. It just randomly happened. Gym talk. What can I say? Catch y'all later. Peace.